It's game day, baby, and this recipe is going to make you a fan favorite at every game day gathering that you go to. So come on and let's get cooking. I know. I'm a Louisiana girl and you expected me to be wearing a Saints jersey, right? Well, I have a reason that I support the Dallas Cowboys and we'll get to that in a minute. But first, let's talk about ingredients for air fryer buffalo wings. We're going to start with 1 pound of chicken wings. For the coating, you need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of white pepper. For the sauce, you're going to start with 1 cup of hot sauce. I know Frank's Red Hot is the original, but if you want something with great flavor, choose Louisiana Hot Sauce. That's my favorite, so that's what we're going to use today. Then we have 6 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of horseradish. Let's get mixing. All of our dry ingredients are going to go into a bowl together and get mixed real well. We have our flour, our garlic powder, our salt, and our ground white pepper. Stir this up real well, mix your ingredients together, and then we'll dry off our chicken wings. You can use the whole chicken wings or the ones that are already separated. These are the ones that I prefer. I just find them easier to eat. Chicken wings are a huge Super Bowl food. As a matter of fact, Americans consume over 1.4 billion chicken wings on Super Bowl Sunday. I'm just going to use some paper towels to dry them off, get the moisture off, and that's going to allow the flour mixture to stick to your chicken wings better. This is also going to make these chicken wings crispier. And I have a couple of different tricks including this to make the chicken wings crispier. Now the chicken wings go into the flour and into the air fryer. When coating the wing, just toss it all around in the flour, flip it around, make sure that you get a nice even coat. If you have excess flour on your chicken wings, knock it off as you're putting it into the air fryer. When you have wings like this, you want to stand them up in the air fryer with the bone sticking up, and that's one of the little tips that's going to help keep your chicken wing crispy. This way it not only creates more room in your air fryer, but it also makes sure that your chicken wings aren't touching one another. If your chicken wings are touching each other, they may get soggy or may not cook all the way through on some parts. You don't want that to happen. Our air fryer is a 5-quart, so it's going to take at least 2 batches to cook all of our wings, since most of ours are the wings and not the drumlets. Our first batch of wings are ready to be cooked, so we're going to stick them in the air fryer. We're going to start at 370, and when we flip them, we'll bump it up to 390. Hit start. After 14 minutes, we flip these chicken wings, up the heat, and we'll cook them another 14 minutes. While the wings are cooking, let's get the sauce made that we're going to put on the wings when they come out of the air fryer. Hot sauce is first. We need 1 cup of this hot sauce. Again, you can use any hot sauce that you like. The original hot sauce for wings is Frank's Red Hot Sauce. This one has a little bit different flavor. I think it almost has a more tomato-y type flavor to it. And I also think that this one tends to have a little more spice to it. Now our butter, garlic powder, and prepared horseradish. This gives it a nice kick as well. I do like spicy foods. If you don't like spicy, leave the horseradish out. Once you have all of these ingredients in your bowl, they need to go into the microwave. I'm going to cook it for 1 minute and then we'll stir it up. It's been a minute. Let's take out our sauce. We're going to stir it up real well and then cook it for another minute just to make sure that all this butter melts. Our 14 minutes are up. Let's pull the wings out, flip them over, and then we'll crank that heat up and cook them another 14 minutes. Wings are flipped and they're going back in. This time we want 390 degrees for 14 minutes. Now in just 14 minutes, we'll be ready to add our sauce to the chicken wings. Stir the sauce up, make sure it's mixed together real well. The butter doesn't completely mix with the hot sauce, and it's okay that that's separated. It still has a perfect flavor. The wings are done cooking now, so let's pull them out of the air fryer and transfer them to a bowl. As you can see, our wings are nice and crispy. The third trick to getting those crispy on the outside was bumping the heat up to 390 degrees after we flipped them. We'll pour a little bit of the sauce on them, shake them up real well to coat them, and they'll be ready to eat. Now, many of you, I'm sure, are asking, why do I support the Cowboys instead of the Saints when I'm from Louisiana? One reason. Dak Prescott. What many of you may not know is that Dak Prescott and I grew up in the same hometown. Now, I'm much older than Dak is, so we did not go to school together, but I was a substitute teacher at the middle school when he was there, and he was also in my little brother's class. And let me just tell you, I absolutely adored Dak. Yes, he is 100% a sweet, kind person, and was always like that when he was younger. One funny little story, though, is maybe my little brother wasn't the most upstanding middle schooler, and he always tells a story about how Dak got him suspended from school. One day, he made a joke when Dak was around about a political figure that many of us know today. Dak was there and heard the joke, and then maybe a teacher overheard Dak telling someone that it had been said, and that led to my little brother being suspended from school. No hard feelings here or from my brother. It's really just kind of a fun little story to tell. Who knows? Maybe Dak will tell us his side of the story one day. And touchdown! You now have crispy buffalo wings in a sauce full of flavor. You can enjoy it with a side of blue cheese, maybe ranch, and a little bit of extra sauce just in case you like yours completely drenched. Don't let your game day pass without trying this recipe. And then let us know in the comments what you think. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to our page, like the video, and then stay tuned for another episode of Cooking with Candace.